How is everybody tonight? We are live with this week's episode of the Real Estate Rockstar Partnership. We hope that you guys are enjoying your holiday season. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody out there. We are actually enjoying a holiday cocktail. Heather can probably better explain what we're drinking since she made it. But...
So this is a red sangria, and I'll leave the recipe in the comments.
Oh, okay. It is a holiday sangria, though. So, like,
yeah.
Let me
It's
see.
got some red wine, some cinnamon, fresh fruit.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Pretty good.
That's very festive. I'm going to enjoy this while we do this. Wow, very good. So cheers to you guys out there. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Welcome to Real Estate Rockstar Partnership Live. This week's episode, we are doing it on Wednesday because of the holiday week and stuff. Normally we would do it on Thursdays around 6 o'clock. But this week we've got some stuff going on for the holidays, partying and stuff like that as far as things that are happening. So I'm your host, Phil Barnea, with my wife,
Heather.
And today we have a pretty cool episode for you. And this is something that gets us fired up and excited because we're going to talk to you today about the 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of Exp Christmas and the Rockstar Partnership and what we offer agents here. So if you were ever curious about learning about why, EXP is such a fast growing company, why we chose to make the move to EXP, we thought that during the holidays, it's about being thankful, being grateful. So we just figured that we were going to share 12 reasons why we're grateful and 12 gifts that EXP offers us as agents. So let us just get right into it because we're super psyched and we're super grateful for the opportunity that we have here at EXP and the opportunity that we have to, work together and help others within EXP as well. So with that said, it would not be right for us to talk about EXP without giving props to EXP's founder, Glenn Sanford, for his vision and the idea behind what he started with putting agents first in EXP. That's really what makes EXP so much different, right? Like literally there's no company out there that has the model that we have that puts action and puts everything, and backs the fact that the agents come first. And as we get into it, I think they'll see what we're talking about here. But EXP is really the agent first, company. And that's why we were so excited about it. So let's get into the 12 gifts that Glenn Sanford has given us in EXP. Number one, we got on the list. You want to read it?
Yeah. So number one is our stock equity program.
Stock equity. So we get stock equity ownership in EXP. So when we do real estate transactions and when we build an organization in EXP, we literally get ownership in the company. Like who else does that, right? I don't think there's many other public companies out there that are offering their agents ownership within the company. So we actually get stock for doing different things in EXP. Like when we do our first transaction, right? Like when we bring new partners and team members into the company, when they do their first transaction, we get stock, they get stock. It's awesome because we're literally building a stock portfolio and a retirement in EXP, basically by doing our regular real estate business.
Yeah.
How awesome is that? That was very exciting. So that's gift number one. What's the other one that we got on here?
So number two, and this was really important to me when we were determining our switch over, is the health insurance and the healthcare program that's offered. So EXP just so happens to have an exclusive relationship with a company called Clearwater Health, and they offer to EXP agents a discounted rate on phenomenal health insurance.
Really good health insurance.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to get into every single detail, but we could definitely, if you're interested, send over some more information. The rates are very affordable and the healthcare is really top notch. There's different programs you can choose based on your needs, whether you go to the doctor often and you take a lot of prescriptions or you really never go at all and you just want to be covered in case something happens.
And the awesome thing is, you're not limited in a network, so you get to choose whatever doctor you want in this health program, in the health insurance program. So that's super important because everybody hopes that they don't need to obviously have to use health insurance if something significant were to happen. But here's the thing: if something were to happen, you want to be able to choose the doctors that you want to work with, not be told that you got to go work with certain doctors. That's not cool. That was important to me, and that's one of the reasons why I was really fired up about the health insurance. And the price was definitely right too. So that was even more of a bonus. But so, okay, gift number 3 we have here, low split and low cap. Every real estate agent wants a low split and a low cap. I've talked to lots of different agents and stuff like that, and some of them have pretty good splits, but then they get their caps jacked up. So like if you're a productive agent, what's the point? Because really the only thing that matters at that point, if you're producing, is your cap. You can have a low split, but if your cap is high, then you're still giving a lot of money out to the company. So at the end of the day, the question becomes, how much money did you give your company this year? That's the true question to ask, right? In a combination of split and cap, that's the question that you want to understand. So EXP offers an awesome split and an awesome cap. We can get into that, more, but I think we'll just leave it at that right now. We can give them some more information. Everybody's on the same split, the same cap, and it is absolutely wonderful. And the other cool part, because we already mentioned the stock equity program, is, we might as well break it really quick. So everybody is on an 80-20 split in EXP. Everybody, there's no negotiating, and everybody is on a 16K cap in EXP. Right. So there's no negotiating a cap, no negotiating a split. It's all fair across the board for everybody. The cool part is, if you're a productive agent and you do a lot of deals, let's say you do around 26 to 32 transactions or more a year, you would probably be an icon agent in EXP, which means that you would actually get your cap back in EXP stock. So they would give you $16,000 back in EXP stock. Me and Heather are going to be icon agents. We would have qualified for icon agents, but we weren't in EXP this year. But we're going to get our 16K, hopefully going in icon. And that is super cool, along with the rest of the stock that we're earning in there. So that's awesome. And that's something that obviously all agents, have to understand, because that's the bread and butter of our business, how much money we're making and how much money we're giving away to the companies that we're with. Right. So super cool. Thank you, Glenn Sanford, for giving us a dope split, a dope cap, and an opportunity to earn our cap back. The next gift is...
The next gift is revenue sharing. So this is a program that allows agents to not only have a source of linear income where you're just working for your own transactions and earning the commission that you would always normally do. In this program, you can attract other agents to, partner with you and join in your organization, share the same tools, help them be successful, and introduce them to everything that EXP has to offer. And what you get for doing that and growing EXP is a portion of revenue share. So when that person closes, anybody that you brought into your organization, when they do sales and they make money, you make money, and EXP makes money.
Correct. And the important point on that is it's EXP who pays us the money. So EXP is giving all of their agents an incentive, and they're paying us out in revenue share to help grow the company, because we all want to help grow the company, because everybody is excited about what's going on in EXP and building the company, because it's such a fantastic company. So as we continue to build our organization, attract agents in, and then create, that environment within it, EXP says, hey, thank you so much for helping us grow. We want to reward you, and here's revenue share. And revenue share is awesome because it takes you off of the transaction treadmill. So every agent knows, like, hey, if you don't do a transaction, you don't get paid. Right. But we're getting rev share checks, which is awesome, because we get paid even if we don't do a transaction, which is super cool. It's like it's retirement income along with the stock equity. So we're literally building retirement, financial freedom, financial security through EXP. And that is what makes it so fantastic. Yeah. So next gift that we are so thankful for EXP for is...
So next gift is an organic team environment. And I can really attest to this, because we were building a team at our previous brokerage, and we started bringing on people, right? Team members. And especially in a market like this, a competitive market, our team members became my competition. So we were showing our buyers the same houses. We were making offers on the same houses, discussing and negotiating in order to secure that house. And then in turn, they're my competition. So I'm looking at it, right? And like even agents outside of my team that were my friends then become competition. And it's like, it kind of diminishes the team atmosphere. Whereas at EXP, like I said before, when somebody that you brought into the organization, or when you do good because somebody else brought you in, like no matter who does well, everybody does well. Like it totally changes the temperature and the atmosphere of not only a team, but real estate itself. Like it's totally changed my mindset. I mean, once I made the jump over and I saw how helpful everybody was, it just makes you want to spread the word even more to make other people, share with them those tools and have them be successful as well.
Yeah, there's a completely different energy in EXP because we call it one big fire, and being fired up, Phil, I mean, that's just a no-brainer for me. But so what that means is that everybody in EXP is super excited about, this company because of all the things that we're sharing here that it offers, and we want to help this company grow. So we're not just all self-centered. We're all trying to literally help EXP grow. And it creates an organic team environment because when we're successful helping EXP grow, the stock value increases. And then the people within our organization, we're able to pour into them without having to hold back. Like a lot of team leaders and stuff like that. And you got to hold back the information, hold back the secrets, hold back things that because if you help somebody too much, then they want to, maybe leave your organization or negotiate down your split or whatever the case may be. But within EXP, we don't really have that issue, because we literally want everybody to be successful. We don't need to. We literally want them to do as much business, as many transactions, and help them succeed to their highest potential and capability. So it's really cool. One big fire is what we are creating here, and we are excited about it. What do we got next on the 12 days of Christmas?
Yes, the next gift is lead generation tools. So EXP as an entirety offers to everybody that signs on that's part of the brokerage something called Make It Rain. And so that you can choose to turn on, turn off. You can have leads coming to you, or you can choose not to. You want to do your own marketing, that's fine. It's just nice to know, especially maybe as a new agent, that it's something that's offered that you could kind of gauge, whether or not you'd like to use. So that's just, the umbrella program that they offer.
Everybody wants leads. Everybody wants leads, and obviously getting your CRM and KV Core. KV Core is a great platform. It costs a lot of money outside of what we do. It's included within our EXP, within EXP. So we get that KV Core CRM included, and we get to manage leads and help people learn how to grow and create leads. If you're a realtor in today's market, in today's day, in today's era, if you're not utilizing a CRM and utilizing the different strategies that we also help agents with when it comes to social media and things like that, and different modern marketing technologies and whatnot, then you're really going to struggle and start to fall behind here. So what EXP offers right here, just within what they do, with giving KV Core, and then they literally have what they call Make It Rain, which fills KV Core with leads and gives you leads. Now that costs a little bit extra money to turn it on because it's basically marketing, but they're filling your funnel with leads, and they're going to get your phone ringing and stuff. And that's just what EXP does. As in the Rockstar Partnership, what we offer in the Rockstar Partnership is even more ways and more things to offer, which we can get into at the end. We have a couple announcements to share, but this is one of the gifts that EXP offers, KV Core, Make It Rain, with the lead generation. So that is dope too.
Yep.
Next, we have the thing that set EXP apart, right from the beginning, that everybody was like, what is this?
Yeah, so the next gift is that EXP is a virtual brokerage. So our system of, communicating with our brokers and communicating with other team members, staff members, meetings, you can access from anywhere. So the nice part is, you could be anywhere in the world practically and log right on and have immediate access to just take a ticket and go right into a room with the broker and ask them a question within, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes.
Go into a training. You can meet with clients in the world. It's basically a virtual office. It's like a giant virtual campus that has different rooms. It has training, facility in it, like auditoriums and stuff. It is so cool. It's like if you ever played or remember playing like Minecraft or The Sims, everybody, you have an avatar and you're going through this virtual office, but these are real people, and you're communicating, interacting, talking with, meeting, having trainings, asking questions, receiving answers. It's so cool. And it's what probably most people were talking about initially when EXP got started.
Yeah.
And so they're leading, they're leading with technology when it comes to like the whole virtual office and everything like that. But the thing on that note that is worth mentioning is that it's not just a virtual company. EXP operates as a virtual company and stuff, and that's how they save all these expenses by cutting all the middle out and offering agents their rev share, like we talked about before, because they're obviously operating their company without all the expenses that would be in the middle. But what's cool is there are also offices that other agents and stuff like that open, and there's a whole bunch of them all around. They're called Regis offices, so you do have office space as well. We have office space, obviously, so it's not like we're just a virtual company. But what's awesome is that we also are a virtual company, and so that's the big bonus, to be able to be like literally anytime, anywhere. COVID hits, you get locked down, whatever, we still have the capacity to be virtual and do what we've got to do.
And operate at 100%.
And yes, operate at 100%.
Because we're so used to it.
Yeah, so that's awesome. EXP World is very cool. Up next, we've got the gift number 8, which is...
So EXP is not only a national company, we're global. The last time I checked, we were in 19 countries or 20 countries. I'm sure that number has grown since then. I have to get a tally and see. I know they've been working on going into some more. But if you understand some of like the revenue sharing, right, and bringing people into your organization, you can sponsor someone that is in Germany. You can sponsor someone from Canada. If you have family down south in Myrtle Beach or Florida, and you know that they're realtors, or you may know somebody with a brokerage in another state or even another country, you can talk to them. And if they like the EXP model, you can all become part of the same organization. So we found that to be really cool because we have friends and family all over the U.S. We have partners in Arizona, and it's cool because you make relationships. So we were able to fly out to Arizona and hang out and mastermind and work on building, with them. And then, as you're building your organization, if you, obviously start building and growing in certain areas, it gives you an opportunity to go travel and see them. And then now you got business write-offs, and you're taking vacation/business trips, and it's awesome. Like there's nothing like it. It's so cool. So we love that. Coming full circle, like if you're thinking of it as a global company, think about how much more room there is to grow, how much better the stock is going to get, and how many more people are going to join. Like you're not just confined to your state or even your local brokerage. I mean, you can recruit literally across the globe. That is a game changer. And
the thing about that too is like, depending on where you are in mindset, like these are just so many different, EXP has so many different benefits that certain things are going to be more beneficial, and people are going to look into certain things more than others. But when it comes to like the revenue share and what we're talking about here being a national and a global company, if you're a broker or you're a team leader or you're an agent who, the lights go on for you like they did for us with the revenue share, then what's important to understand, especially as a broker and stuff like that, like our partners were brokers, and they built an independent brokerage of 900 agents. When they moved over to EXP, and 3 years later, they have almost 7,000 people in their organization now, and they're obviously earning way more money. So and why is that? Well, it's because they can build now nationally and globally, which creates a whole nother ball game for you. You don't have to just build out of the state that you're licensed in. So now you can grow your organization all over the world.
Well, that actually brings up a good point. The state that you're licensed in, just real quick. So, for instance, we are located in New York. We live in New York. We stay in New York. We work in New York. If we decided at one point in life that we wanted to move to a different state, we would still be brokered by EXP, which is really nice because we already know their systems. We know the documents. We know pretty much across the board how it works. It would just be a matter of taking that state's state test, state exam, and then getting your license within that state.
To do transactional income, right? But all the rest of the stuff still comes with you. All your stock comes with you, your rev share, everything, right? It's just a transaction. So yes, absolutely. So yes, we are global. So gift number 9
which you kind of
Can
mentioned.
I roll this one?
Yeah.
All right. So this one, I'm gonna turn my hat backwards for this one because this one gets me excited. So one of the biggest things, one of my biggest, like, when I like talk to people and I'm like, like obviously I get fired up about success and growing and everything like that. And I believe one of the most overlooked things is that the people that you surround yourself with affect you and your success so much more than you probably give credit to. And so the gift number 9 is about all the different partnerships that you get to form within EXP and the different types of people that you get to work with. See, when we do business together in EXP with people, we call them partnerships, and that's the way that we look at them. They're partnerships, right? We are literally invested in one another to help grow each other's business and EXP as a whole. And what's awesome about that is we believe, like the Bible says, iron sharpens iron. So as one person sharpens another, right? So when you surround yourself with and you start making relationships and growing, like people who come into organization, it's like, yo, we're going to level you up. Like the expectations are higher. Like we want you to be successful. The energy is higher. Like, let's go. Like that's like the attitude, right?
Yeah.
And you have people around you that are helping you. They're pushing you. They're understanding where your goals are. They're holding you accountable. And they're trying to help you level your business up so that you can reach the goals that you have and reach more of your potential. So those partnerships are overlooked. And unfortunately, a lot of people are stuck wishing they had more or could do better or whatever. And the reason why they can't is an unseen reason in their mind. And it's because they're surrounded in the wrong circle, and they're not surrounded by people that are, obviously helping them grow, that can level them up, that might be smarter than them in one area. Maybe they're smarter in another area. And when everybody can come together and, push one another, that's when you really get like exponential growth in your business. So I get fired up over all the partnerships that we get to build in EXP. And maybe one of you watching right now, maybe that's, putting something in your heart right now. Maybe you're getting convicted and thinking like, you know what? Yeah, he's right. Like, yeah, if that's you, reach out to us. Absolutely. We want to partner with people like you. We want to do business with people like you. When you've got that fire inside, that passion inside, that, that desire to want to grow your business and do better and reach your potential, to be able to earn more so that you can have more freedom and security and be able to give back more. That's what we're all about. So we welcome and implore you to reach out to us. So I'll let you do number 10.
Okay, number 10. So this gift is that we are the fastest growing real estate company in the world. I think you had the stats earlier today. We talked about this.
We get fired up at EXP. We are breaking records and kicking ass.
Yeah. So you had the stats earlier. So last year,
so 2 years ago we had like 20. I think it was like low 20-something thousand agents. So that would be last year. Then the beginning of 2021, we went from like 21 was double. So we got into like the 40,000 agents, the low 40s. I have a cool video with when Grant Cardone joined. He was doing a 10X conference and he interviewed Glenn Sanford. Be happy to share that video with you. There was about 40-something thousand agents. That was the beginning of this year. And now we just crossed the 70,000 agent mark. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
We are breaking records, kicking butt. And the reason is because of the 12 days of Christmas. Like we're sharing this with you right now because EXP is so it is like literally so different and offers so much more, putting agents first, that the more and more that we grow, the more agents start to like be open to it and look into it and get past like just the traditional thinking, because that's one of the things like I think that holds a lot of people back. It actually almost held me back at first because I thought all real estate companies were basically kind of the same with their differences. Like there's obviously some differences within them, but the model and everything is it's the same. It's the traditional model. When I saw what EXP was and I saw what all these things that offer, and you understand the model, you're like, holy cow, this is so much different. Yeah. And then that's why. And so that's why we are the fastest growing company in the world. When people start to realize and look into it and do it with an honest look and an open mind, they can easily see, the benefits. So yeah, we're fired up. And the stock, because we keep growing and we're not going to stop growing. We're in this for the long haul. I just bought stock this morning with my own money, not even what I got from EXP. I dumped money into EXP stock this morning because I believe in the company, obviously, right? So,
Yeah.
What are we at? We're at number 10 now.
Yes, gift number 10. So let's see what we're at. Oh, we did 10. We're at number 11, unmatched training and support. So I can also attest to this one. Coming into EXP, I wanted to know if we were going to start bringing people into our organization to work with us. I wanted to know exactly everything that we had to offer them. I wanted to get familiar with, what kinds of tools that we were providing them, what we were encouraging them to do online. I wanted to make sure that it was going to be beneficial. And I think I probably dove into about maybe 5% of what is offered because it's so overwhelming. Everything that is given to you when you come into EXP, when you come into an organization where everybody wants you to do well.
Yeah. Lots of companies think they have good training.
Yeah.
But when you realize how much training EXP offers, and not just EXP, but all of the people within EXP, like what we're doing in Rockstar Partnership, there's so many different, people offering training. Every single day, at almost any point during the day, you could be on a training.
Even on weekends, everything.
There's literally something going on, pretty much like all the time.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Right.
So
yeah, it's like 80 hours of online training. You can tune into any class that you like. You could go into EXP World. There's classes in there. You can just go around and talk to people. I mean, everybody's willing to give advice, whether they're associated with your same organization or not. Anytime I've ever asked a question, everyone is forthcoming with as much help as they can offer, and that's awesome.
One big fire. That's what it's all about, helping this whole company grow.
Yeah.
Now we are on. 12. We're actually on 12. 12 gets me amped up too.
Yeah.
We're going to. Well, I'll let you kick 12 off.
Okay, gift number 12.
Maybe we'll throw them a bonus or two.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gift number 12 are the live events that are held by EXP. So we have had the pleasure of going to 2 of these events. We went to Texas, where we got to hear at a very large hotel conference center everyone's stories about how they came into EXP, how it's changed their life.
Just let's say, like, we thought we were going to just like another boring real estate, convention or conference that would, they're just going to be like, all right, whatever. Like, and then we went to the EXP conference, and I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah. So different people get up on the stage, and you're talking about people that have used EXP as a platform to really 10x, even 100x their business.
Oh yeah.
So there's some real players up there, and they just give their personal accounts of how EXP has changed their life. And so we got to hear about people that, took advantage of. We heard about one woman that was diagnosed with a terminal illness.
Yep.
Right. And so she is now the advocate for the healthcare that EXP provides, because had she not been given that second opinion that EXP offered, her first doctor told her she's terminal. There's nothing you can do. So
she went to a second opinion, a better doctor, because she wasn't restricted with the health insurance, and she's literally alive today because she was able to go get that, go choose her doctor.
Yeah. So all of these 12 different
people are paying off their parents' houses, just all kinds of stuff. And right, like those were the stories.
Yeah.
And then just the energy, because everybody is excited and we're creating, like I said, one big fire. It is another level of energy and excitement, and it's awesome. And like I don't know how, I always want to share this with other agents, stuff like that. But a lot of people, they don't understand. They're just like, well, what? Mm-hmm. But like, it's really cool, and it transcends in the events, right? Because everybody is, we're able to gather together. And like, we really get excited about what this company is doing, and, where it's going, and where we're all, helping. And there's a saying around EXP, the rising tide raises all ships. And that's kind of true, because, as this company continues to grow, it just keeps helping everybody else, become more successful. It's like we're in a successful market in real estate right now. Mm-hmm. And like, everybody's getting sales, right? Even if you're not the greatest agent, you're probably getting some sales. Well, in EXP, it's kind of like that right now, because we're doing so well. And if you're in the company, like the tide is rising, so it's raising you. Now, of course, we don't want you to just be an average agent. We don't live lukewarm. We want to be fired up. We want to be, create the best agents that we can, and we want to be the best agents that we can. But that's just one of the things. And when you come together at the events, you feel and you get a different energy, and it's so it's nice to be a part of something that, has that type of energy. And there was a lot of, in our, I was very excited and happy to know that there was so many faith-based people, which was another awesome thing for me, being able to network and, connect with so many different people of faith that were positive and, helping us grow.
What I was going to say was that they do multiple events throughout the year, and just kind of like building off of what he was getting at is that it creates this momentum and it sends you home, and you hear motivational stories, you hear personal accounts, you get reminded of why you joined. And it's just really nice to come back home and, put all of your efforts. It kind of like amps up all of your efforts, and it keeps you in the mindset of like, okay, yeah, let's not forget, let's not be lazy. This is why I joined this company, to do big things, and it makes you want to stay on track.
Absolutely. Well said. Okay. So that is the 12 days of Christmas, of EXP Christmas. There's actually, we actually had to take some out, right?
Yeah.
We just started making a list and we're like, oh, we got to restrict it to the 12. But one of the things I just want to say, as you're watching this, if you're curious about, EXP and what we're doing in the Rockstar Partnership and how we can help you level up your business, and there's a couple things that are going on. I'm going to send you to a couple sites, a couple announcements we have here.
Yeah.
One of them is we just recently launched a program. We are super excited about it. And this is for agents that have been in the business, that are maybe you're just getting started, or maybe you've been in the business and you're just struggling to, get past that, $100,000 a year, mark. If that's you, if you're in a position where you want to be a six-figure earner and you're in real estate, maybe you're doing it part-time and you want to dig in and get it into a full-time, career for you, or you're just struggling and you just don't feel like you have the support and the help and the training, we're going to implore you to go take a look at Six Figure Promise, and that's the number 6 spelled out, so SIXFigurePromise.com. We have a training program that we're guaranteeing that if you go through it and you follow the direction and do the assignments and everything like that within that program, we guarantee that you're going to earn 6 figures in a 12-month period. You're going to earn $100,000 or more in a 12-month period. And if you do everything that's required in the program, if you do not earn that, we're going to pay you the difference. So that's how sure we are that the training and everything within there is good. So I don't have time to get into all the details about it right now, but just go to sixfigurepromise.com and you'll learn all about that. Yeah. And then if you want to learn more about, how you can work with us and stuff, just go to rockstarpartnership.com. Once again, rockstarpartnership.com. Click on the button about the opportunity. It's going to take you into another page. We'll get some information from you, and you can even set up a discovery call with us. Basically what that is we just jump on a Zoom call. If you're local, we'd be happy to meet you at our office and kind of just sit down with you and find out more about you, understand what's important to you, understand what either struggles you're having or what your goals are and stuff like that. And just see if, our partnership and everything that we're doing here is a good fit for you. And if that's the case, then we look forward to obviously building business and getting to know you and building one big fire with you, like we're talking about here. So go to rockstarpartnership.com, check it out. On that note, I guess we're going to sign off here. It is Christmas coming up in a couple of days.
3 days.
3 days. So cheers to everybody out there. All right, I'll get a cheers from my wife. Cheers to you guys. Merry Christmas. God bless you. We hope that you have a fantastic Christmas and the holiday with your families. And so we're on that note too. Just going to say something. I don't know, that came to my mind. I've thought about it before, but if you're out there and this holiday season is a tough one for you because maybe you lost a loved one or maybe you're struggling with something or whatever, I'm just going to let you know that, I want to lift you up in prayer and let you know that I'm thinking about you and that, God is good and that he's a God that is a healer and stuff. And I just want to, kind of just lift you up in prayer and say, I understand. I feel what you're going through. I know, what it's like and stuff. And, there's people out there that are thinking about you and there's a God out there that loves you. So I love you on that note. And I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have a great time with your families. And God bless you. We will see you on next week's episode of the Rockstar Partnership Live. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I think next week we're going to set something off to really kick into the new year with some momentum, right? How to have a kick-ass 2022. I think that's going to be the theme or something next week. And then we have lots of awesome guests and stuff coming on onto the future episodes that we're going to be doing that are going to be very helpful to help you grow your real estate business. So we're excited about that. Once again, peace out. God bless. We'll see you next week. Bye.